Good morning. I am sitting here on the couch. I've got my fake fireplace going. It's putting out heat, and I've got real coffee in a ceramic coffee cup. It's cold out. It's like 41 degrees right now, and there are elk back behind the motel. I looked at the weather for up on the Mogollon Rim. The low today is like 21. The low tomorrow is like 25. So it's going to be cold, and the rain's supposed to come in a little bit. I'm not exactly sure what my morning holds, but I think I'm going to go to breakfast here soon. It is straight up 8:30 a.m. and looks like a ghost town out here. There's like nobody on the streets, no other cars other than the couple going down the main road. I have to stop at the post office to mail a couple postcards, and then I'm heading to breakfast right now. The breakfast place is supposed to be 0.5 away. I think I'm already coffeeed out from the room, but I'm looking forward to some orange juice and some good breakfast. The sky's looking pretty gray and ominous, and I'm wearing my puffy because it's so cold, and a sock hat. I maybe should have worn my rain jacket. That is tomorrow when I'm going back to trail. I'm gonna have to get there before that Easter egg hunt. All right, I ordered this big breakfast, and it was almost embarrassing how much food it was. I was gonna get the smaller breakfast and add a side of gravy, but it was like $1 more to get the biggest thing they had. I ate maybe a little over half of it. It was 3 big plates of food. They had one big plate of a huge pancake, a huge plate of biscuits and gravy, and then there were 3 eggs, 2 sausage patties, hash browns, and a piece of honeydew. And I could have eaten more, but I just didn't want to feel blah. So I literally ate about half of it. It was the biggest breakfast I've ever ordered in my life. There's a hardware store next to here. I'm gonna go in there because I heard they have fuel cans. I don't need fuel, but I'm gonna look around and see if they have any other hiking stuff. I also just ran into, oh my goodness, look at this big guy behind me. I just ran into Sprinkles and Tripod in there. They got to town yesterday, but one of them have to run to Payson for something today, so I guess they're not going back till tomorrow as well, so maybe I'll see them on trail tomorrow. I am so full. And one thing I was gonna say, there's a real estate place here. In this little bitty town, there are at least, I think, 5 or 6 real estate offices. So it must just be all tourists and real estate. I'm gonna show you some of these wood carvings here as I walk back into my room. Okay, so I tried the jacuzzi. It took a while to get enough water in it. And then I didn't realize the top jets weren't fully submerged. When I tried turning it on, I wasn't in there yet. I was just trying to figure it out. Water got shot around, so to clean that up. It was nice. I didn't stay in it long, though, because I'm not a big fan of hot tubs or jacuzzis on thru hikes, because you work so hard to get the calluses on your feet that prevent blisters and all that. And it does not take long in a hot tub to soften those calluses right up. So it was nice. I did it to say I did it because it was here. And now I am kind of just organizing gear and packing my pack and things like that. It's only 12:30. I watched some more TV, but I'm getting antsy. It's been nice having the time off, but I'm ready to get back in the woods. It has not started raining yet, but it is very cool and overcast and breezy. And from what I understand, the trail's going to change pretty drastically going forward. We're no longer going to be like low on the desert floor. From here to the Grand Canyon, we're mostly going to be above 6,000, a lot of it at 7,000 feet, up in Big Pine Forest. So it's going to be different. I'm looking forward to that. I was planning originally to maybe like use this room longer tomorrow because I have it until 11 a.m. But I think I was looking at the map and trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I think I want to get 20 tomorrow to get to the base of the rim. And then, because tomorrow the low is 25 up high, on top of the rim. But if I sleep at the base of the rim, it'll be a little bit warmer than that. And then after tomorrow, the temps will be a little better. So I think it works out good. There's a lot of water tomorrow. And just looking at the map, it works out well for me to get about a 20 in tomorrow. The other thing is, when I saw that sign that at the trailhead I'm going to, there's like a town Easter egg hunt at 9 a.m. Yeah, we got to be there before then. So I've not talked to the people here yet, but I'm going to send them a message in a little bit or just see them outside and talk to them. And I'm going to probably go ahead and arrange a ride back for like 7:30 or 8. I don't want to make it super early, but I want to be there in time that I can still get a 20 in tomorrow. And I won't do more than 20 because there's a good spot to stop right at the base of the climb. So that's kind of the plan for that. I've got some golden Oreos to eat. I got some milk. And I got 2 pieces of pizza left from last night. So I'm just going to kind of rest and eat some more stuff today and chill out. At some point, either like a late lunch or early dinner, I'm going to go down to that restaurant that I had the salad at yesterday. At least that's the plan for now, just to get out again. But yeah, I said yesterday something about doing cartwheels. So I'm going to have to set up the camera here and get practice in so I can get some cartwheels in here. You don't believe me, right? I am so glad I'm not out walking today. That is a not super heavy, but it's a very steady rain. Like if you're walking today, you're getting soaked. If you're on the Mogollon Rim today, you're getting snow. I saw somebody post a video earlier from the Grand Canyon, and it's like a good bit of snow and like ice today. So hopefully that'll all be gone by the time I get there, mostly. One other update, I did hear from Stealth, and she finished her hike, and she is enjoying some more time doing off-trail stuff until she goes back to Scotland. I was considering going to get lunch, but I think it's going to be leftover pizza and some Oreos because I'm not going out in the rain. It is like almost 5:30, and it's raining even harder. Man, those elk are back over there again. They're just running around playing. I don't think you can really see the elk very well through the rain and there's a couple of them just running fast in circles over there. It's pretty neat. But the rain is a lot harder now than it was earlier, and it's windy. And I am so glad to be not out there today. This was a very lucky coincidence that it happened to be today. Look at this. Holy cow, look at this. It's snowing like crazy. All right, I figured we'd have a little fireside chat. So the rain is still going on. The snow stopped and it's raining. It's about 8 o'clock. I was kind of looking for a window of dry so I can run and get some dinner, but that never happened. And I really just didn't want to get my clothes all wet because it's gonna be cold in the morning. So I just ate the rest of the Oreos that I had here, and I never went out for food, or I never left since this morning. I've just been laying on this couch watching TV. I've been seeing some reports. Somebody posted on the Facebook group a couple hours ago that Mormon Lake, which is like part of the way between here and Flagstaff, like I'm a couple days from there, had 10 inches of snow this afternoon, and it was still snowing hard. It looks like it was snowing on the radar map, like Flagstaff, a good bit today. And my friends that left yesterday morning are back in town. one of them just texted me an hour ago or so and said he had snapped a tent pole and his air pad was leaking, so they found a way back to here, and then they've got to go to REI in Flagstaff tomorrow, and then they'll get back on trail whenever they can. But he said, just a warning, that the snow was they were already up on the rim, so I won't be to where they were until Sunday, tomorrow's Saturday. But he said they were struggling to even find the trail. There was so much snow up there already. So, I don't know what's in store for me. I think the next couple days, the trail is probably going to be sloppy and nasty, and there's going to be some uncomfortable moments. But that was it for this 0 day. It was cool seeing the elk and the snow, and so we had some eventful parts of the day. So have a good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. I got my ride arranged for 8 a.m., so we'll be back on trail and hope to get 20 tomorrow, get to the base of the rim.